Hello and welcome to another episode of Doug Formative. Today I'm going to show you how you can install cool new fonts to use on your projects, as long as they're for personal use only. So first thing you want to do is open your web browser and you're going to go to dafont.com. That's DAFONT.com. And I'll put a link in the description down below so you can just click on that to open this website. Now as you can see, just on the home page alone, they've already got these really cool looking stylized fonts that you can use. They're not all script style. They have them broken down into different categories based on, the style of font that you want. Now, when I say that you can use these for your own personal projects, a lot of these aren't free just to use for whatever you want. So for instance, if you have your own t-shirt company or something, a lot of these you couldn't just print this kind of font onto a t-shirt and sell it for monetization, because technically it's copyright infringement, and the people that are contributing to this website, they're doing us a huge favor by letting us use these fonts that they've created. So I really believe in giving credit where credit is due, and that's why they have this option to donate to author under a lot of these fonts. Now you can tell if it's free for use for whatever you want by looking over here next to the download button. A lot of these will say free for personal use, but if it's free to use for any project that you have, it will say 100% free, and that's when you know that you can use it without getting yourself in trouble. Now I already see a couple on this one. I've already downloaded this Andalon. I'm a big fan of that one. It's just really clean and consistent with that style. This one's pretty cool too. I think I'm going to download this one just so you can see the process of downloading these fonts. So I'm just going to come over here, click download, and if you're on Google Chrome, you can see this down here. Click show in folder, and here's the file right here. It's a very small file, and it's compressed because it's a zip folder. And what you want to do is just right click on that zip file, click extract all, and you can leave this box checked where it says show extracted files when complete, and just click extract. And some of them will have multiple files within them, but you really want to look at it's either going to be a TTF file or an OTF. So it's either a type font file or an open type file, and that's the one that you want. So you're going to right click on that file, and you have an option to install it right there. So just click install, and you're done. Now the last thing you want to do is remember the name of that font, because sometimes you install it and then you forget the name of the font that you were looking for, so it's a little bit frustrating. But this one's called Quisca, and that should be pretty easy to remember. You can close out of those folders. Now I'm going to open Inkscape because it's my favorite program, for those of you who follow me already or have watched any of my videos. And with this new Inkscape file open, I'm going to go over here to my text tool, just click anywhere on the canvas, and I'm going to type in cool new font. Now I'm going to grab my selector tool, hold control, and click and drag this thing out so I can see it better. And now I'm going to go back to my text tool and go to my fonts and find that one that I just installed, which was Quisca. And it's the only one that I have starting with the letter Q. And so as you can see, it changed it to this this new font. Now sometimes if you're in Inkscape, you can see this happen where it looks like it's chopping it off. And what you can do is just go to path and click on object to path, and it's there. It's just, for some reason, it's some weird glitch that doesn't let you see the entire thing until you turn the font into a path. But as long as you don't need to change any of the letters individually, just turn this into a path and you're fine. You can use this for whatever. So this would be free for personal use. Another one that I installed was called Candice, and I will show you. So this is what I use for my YouTube thumbnail here. This is that font right there. If I went back to my text tool and I type in how to install cool fonts. Now I can grab my selector tool, drag this thing out, go back to my text tool, and then go to Canvas. So you can see that's how I created that. And then I just went in and I adjusted the, the layout of the fonts so it's, centered and spaced out the way that I wanted it to. So that was it. I just wanted to be able to show you how you could use different style fonts instead of using the traditional ones that are usually pre-installed in your programs. And these fonts that you install usually translate to almost any program that you have on your computer. So if you use Inkscape, if you use Paint.net, Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, I think even Microsoft Word, these fonts will show up in those programs so you can use them. So I hope this was helpful, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. If you're enjoying my videos, don't forget to subscribe right here. Also, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook so you can share it with your friends. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.